welcome to the Cantina of Comics.
Today I'm going to show you how to make a drink that is cold. It's served on ice, but it will warm you up.
And we're going to talk about Crimson Rain #1. Welcome to the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
And today we have a drink that's inspired by our recent trip to Galaxy's Edge. We're calling it the Black Spire Butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
And there's a lot of bottles here for a bottlescotch. For a butterscotch.
Name it that.
So what do we need to do to make a Black Spire Butterscotch?
So first you want to put some ice in your shaker.
Okay.
And you also will want some ice in our cups if you want to do that in our glasses.
Okay, I can do that.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to do 1.5 ounces.
Apparently not. I'm having an issue with grabbing ice. Wow. There. Is that good?
Yeah. No.
Or more? No? More? Less?
So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of the Butterscotch.
Okay.
And this is, I'm assuming this is a shot glass.
1.5 ounces.
It's a little bit taller. I don't know how, I should have poured it into
a
regular one to see.
Who measures around here anyway?
All right. Haven't so far. Why would we start now?
Why start now?
Okay, so 1.5 ounces of Butterscotch.
Okay.
Butterscotch. Then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of Kahlua.
Okay.
Which is so yummy to my tummy.
Now 1.5 ounces. This is just for one drink, right?
No,
or is it for both?
We're gonna split it.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna split it. Good, because let's see, 4, 6. That's 6 ounces of liqueur. But oh, hello.
And this calls for vanilla vodka, but I had whipped cream vodka, so
close enough.
It's easy. Every single liqueur is 1.5 ounces. So
okay.
The measurements are easy enough.
Okay, and then finally,
the Baileys.
The coup de grace. Oh, Irish cream. It's almost empty.
I know, sad.
Apparently, somebody likes to use the Irish cream a lot.
We've been using it. That's what we've been actually.
Do you know what that's really good on?
Tell me.
Ice cream.
Yum.
Yes. Oh, we might not have 1.5 ounces. Oh, just barely. Look at that.
We used her up.
Time to get a new one.
I think I know where we can find that.
Okay. So we take all the ingredients, put them in our shaker, and shake them up. And the cool thing is it gets them all nice and cold. Yes. Okay. Then we put. Look how masterfully done these ice cubes are, man. Like a professional.
Like somebody who's been doing it
like
for a
little professional. Oh man. Looks creamy and delicious.
Black Spire Butterscotch. Now it does call for a maraschino cherry.
Okay.
Cherries, they disappoint me a little bit. They always sink to the bottom.
Oh, so you have to dig them out.
So.
Okay.
Forget
well, here it is, a Black Spire Butterscotch.
You ready to clink?
I'm ready to clink. Thud.
Nice.
Ooh, mine has a chip in it.
Yeah.
I should. Okay, here we go. Over the hatch. Yeah.
Ooh, yum.
That's very tasty. It has like all the ingredients mixed together. Oh yeah, by the way, Max is here. He's just sitting aside. Here's what I'll do. I will take a picture of him watching us, and then I'll put it there.
That's pretty tasty.
Then I'll put it on the screen so he can feel included.
Oh, there we go.
He's been good.
Yeah.
He's just been sitting there, just waiting patiently.
Just getting used to being part of
okay,
the
so
show.
what do you think of this?
I like it. For once, I don't have to say it needs more liquor because it's all liquor.
Yeah, it's 100%. You could add more, but I think this is a nice balance.
Do you see what I'm saying about the warming effect? So even though it's served on ice, you can feel it.
It is definitely warming the old throat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they serve this at the Black Spire Outpost at Olga's Cantina. We don't know because when we went, we didn't get in because we didn't have 2 months in advance reservations.
So we don't know.
But oh well. Well, very nice. Well, it's a very easy one to make, and you just need a lot of different ingredients.
It was nice because I had all the ingredients on hand.
Very nice.
Turns out we have quite the little liquor cabinet going now.
Not anymore.
Our kids even make fun of us.
That's true. They
Have
do.
more alcohol than we do.
They do.
Blah,
All right.
Blah, blah.
Well, that's going to do it. And as we show you how to make the Black Spire Butterscotch, coming up, we're going to talk about the very first issue of Crimson Rain, find out what that's all about next.
Speaking of someone who maybe took too many breaks, it could be said, let's talk about the legacy of Han Solo.
Very good, very good.
Hey, Maz. Thank you.
Where's my boyfriend?
Where's my boyfriend? Yes. I did, however, find a full-page image of a Rancor drawn by Cam Kennedy. All right, here we go. Impadajoyos brand, just to prove to you that I'm not making this up. See if I can get it up close enough to the camera. You see him there, looking in his Bali self.
It's like if Buzz Lightyear met BB-8 in Jedi form. That's like what that looks like.
That's nice,
Expensive. And then omnibuses, because they only print these once. So I got technically I have I got the entire KOTOR series in collected. It's just in a hardback
and autograph.
Yeah, it's
right?
also signed by John Jackson
flex,
Miller. So
if you're gonna flex completely and show off the autograph too.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're talking about Crimson Rain Part 1, The Orphans. This issue is written by Charles Soule with art by Stephen Cummings. Now, we're picking up right after the events of War of the Bounty Hunters. Crimson Rain focuses on Kira and her explanation to her gathered group that the Sith are basically a pyramid scheme and they need to be dealt with. Kira then begins her galactic tour of the criminal underworld, starting with the Black Sun organization to let them know of her plans. Meanwhile, her lieutenants are meeting with other criminal clans. Kira sets her plan into motion to destabilize the other criminal organizations by letting them think that each one was trying to attack the other when in reality it was Crimson Dawn all along. The orphans are sent on their mission. Next in line are the Knights of Ren, then Ochia Bestoon, and finally Deathstick. We get to travel to Dantooine, where the Black Sun has a hidden base. The other factions of Crimson Dawn prepare for their missions, including the Knights of Ren and their assault on Vader's castle on Mustafar. These missions will be played out in other Star Wars titles like Darth Vader, Bounty Hunters, Dr. Aphra, and Star Wars. And now here are my quick takes on Crimson Rain #1. Already? Another crossover event? We just wrapped up the War of the Bounty Hunters. Let me take a breath before we start another crossover. Whoo! Okay, that's good enough. Now, probably the biggest reveal in this issue is the inclusion of Prince Xizor from Shadows of the Empire novel, which means he is now officially canon in the Disney Star Wars universe. And this issue teases that it does not end well for Kira and Crimson Dawn. And ever since Solo: A Star Wars Story, there's been a big question: whatever happened to Kira? What did you think of Crimson Rain issue #1? Let us know by going to utini.com/discord and then clicking SW Comics. And don't forget to check out the Cosmic Force podcast every Wednesday for all things Star Wars comics. Just go to youtube.com/utini. and welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Well, here we are. We're in the new year. It's 2022. There's a lot of cool things happening Star Wars-wise. Of course, right now, the Book of Boba Fett is going on in Disney Plus, and man, oh man, you want to talk. It's interesting because for the longest time, there's been, hey, they should do a Boba Fett movie. Hey, they should do a Boba Fett TV show. And it wasn't until all the planetary stars had aligned with Dave Filoni and Robert Rodriguez and Jon Favreau that they finally put together a story that fits, that works. And I'm just excited. We're only, 2 episodes in, and we have 6 left or 4 left. And man, it's just, 6 left. And I can do math. Apparently not after this, but.
So has it so far fulfilled all the expectations that you
Well,
had
here's
for
the
this
thing.
sort of...
You have to see it as a whole series.
Oh.
So far so good. You know, it's just been amazing just to even get a Boba Fett TV series. But you have to wait till the whole thing because I've heard some rumors, and if they turn out not to be true, it's okay. But if they turn out to be true, man, that last episode is gonna be a doozy. Not only that, we have Cassian Andor. Andor, the TV series that's starting up, which is just, man, once again, didn't think I needed that until it's gonna happen.
Okay, so for those of us who really don't keep up with the Star Wars times, is Cassian Andor a person or a
Okay,
place?
so.
Or a thing?
Okay, so you remember Rogue One?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, barely.
Yeah, that's right. You
That's the
slept
one
through
I
it, didn't
slept
you?
through 5 times.
Every time we went, she ended up falling asleep during it. But it's one of the best Star Wars movies. So
That was fun.
that's interesting. I thought he was going to check it out. Anyway, Cassian Andor was the rebellion spy that teamed up with Jyn, and they went and they stole the plans for the Death Star.
Okay.
And he had the mustache played by that's not a spoiler. Everybody
That's
died
the
at
part
the end.
that I remember.
He had the mustache,
Okay.
and his buddy was K2SO, the droid.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, they're basing a whole series on him.
Wow.
Of course, not after the movie, but before, leading up to him getting involved in the rebellion and pre-spy. So there's that whole series. So there's something to look forward to fall asleep to.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, of course, the big one, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. So a 6-episode series. And yep, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen's going to be in it as Darth Vader.
You met him.
So yeah. So then, and then on the bubble is Ahsoka. I don't even know if that started shooting yet.
Ahsoka.
So Ahsoka Tano.
With our friend, whose name I cannot ever remember.
Okay.
Dang it.
We have lots of friends. I don't know which friend are you talking about. We have lots of friend.
We have lots
Yes.
of friends. Never mind. What's her name?
Okay. Ahsoka Tano.
No, the real actor.
Of Ahsoka Tano?
Yes.
Rosario Dawson?
No, that's who it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I know, but who was the other one that was in The Mandalorian that we met at Comic-Con?
Who's the other one who was? Oh, Katie Sackhoff.
Yes, Katie
Oh,
Sackhoff,
Katie Sackhoff. Well,
yes.
she'll be in, hopefully, cross your fingers, in season 3.
What's her name in Mandalorian?
Her is Bo-Katan.
Oh, Bo-Katan.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll be in season 3.
For a little bit.
Okay, you just go ahead and enjoy your Black Spire Butterscotch. And I don't know if that's going to be out in this year or 2023. Most likely 2023, but we'll know more here pretty soon.
Well, 2023 is just a blink away.
I know, it's 50 weeks away now, so it'll be here before we know it. Crazy how time flies. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Cantina of Comics, and as always, we want you to keep on reading and keep on drinking. A little bit better.
Maybe in 2022 we can fix that.